You people at home.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Ravenport. Down here at the shop, just trying to fill up a seed bag, or the seed tender, with seed and fertilizer. Let's see here. Hey GG boys, and new Panda, what's up? Trying this forklift out for the first time.
Oh, I love the forklift.
Hey Rob, what's
cool,
up?
But got a really sticky brake. Kind of got to push it forward to go in there, which is kind of nice for precision. But
Brake seems a little slow to take effect.
Yeah, some of the pallets are a little buggy though.
you kind of got to treat them like you're abusing them in a way.
Yeah, and it's hard to do fine stacking. Like if you want to stack multiple ones.
You got to really tip it forward and kind of try and pull out from it unrealistically.
We get this filled up, we're going to go up and
boxes, like the
see about getting our seeder started. We're going to put some soybeans in the ground, I think.
And then it's the big tanks that are the worst. Like the herbicide and the fertilizer tank.
I was glad. It looked like the lime fill point was basically on par with the lime pallets.
Yeah, even in hard mode. Same price.
You go through lime though. That bulk fill point is nice.
Oh yeah. Lime's like manure, it just flows out the back.
I blended 1, 2, and 3 field on Estancia Lapacho, which works out to be like a 24.5 acre field. I went through just about 60,000 liters of lime. It was crazy.
I can tell you,
Maverick's talking. Boost you.
I planted field 16 on Estancia Lapacho in sugarcane, and it's 32,000 liters of sugarcane to plant it.
You must like doing sugarcane.
I've never really done it, so I thought, what the heck.
Turn crop destruction off before I go to harvest it.
When I did sugarcane on Emerald Coast, I was glad I had that more material mod. Where I could basically get sugarcane for half price billets, because they were just in game. It's just way expensive.
At 19, you get 2,000 liters for like 250 bucks.
Hey Darren, what's up?
Now,
yeah, this forklift is.
If I looked right, you can
buy
sugarcane from the shop.
That's how talented I am. I got me
take it and sell it.
2 pallets. Say the pallet of sugarcane.
If I was looking at the prices right.
Sugarcane, yep, 280.
Pallet.
Yeah, so it's 125 per 1,000 if you buy the pallet.
It sells for 430 or 462 right now at the ranch.
That's a transport mission. Transport pallets of sugarcane from the store to the sell point.
You're almost quadrupling your money.
It's probably more profitable than actually putting sugarcane in the ground.
Yeah, it probably is.
And
In
asphalt.
hard mode, you only make about 50, 60, because it's like around 180 per 1,000 liter.
Still, that's not bad.
Oh, I don't
You
know.
make money.
You're gonna find I don't have lots of favorites.
Well, on hard mode, 1,000,000 liters of silage and you make $500,000.
Another dupe you can do is you can buy
Have any
the
more fertilizer
sugarcane
pallets?
for $250. Load
Seed,
your
seed,
sugarcane planter
seed.
and then unload it, and you get
Oh, we got it over
2,000
here,
liters
right?
of seed.
Fertilizer's over there.
It doesn't unload as sugarcane, unloads as seed.
That's a nice cheap way to buy seed.
Exploits everywhere.
Say buy sugarcane. Have a sugarcane planter and then unload it.
Yep. Yeah.
That's
so buy sugarcane.
Cheaper than
fill the
buying seed.
Yeah, because
It would be.
how much is
$250.
seed a pallet? I can't remember.
900.
Per
Hey
1,000,
Jefferson,
right?
what's up?
Yeah, so you're paying 1,800, and you can get it the sugarcane for only 250. You just have to have a sugarcane planter to put it in and unload it.
Well, you can lease one of those for dirt cheap.
I do like this forklift. Just having a forklift that we can have at the shop is a pretty good aspect of 19.
Starting to get the hang of this compass down here.
I just noticed that today. That there's the coordinates and compass down there.
It's really helpful for getting straight lines.
Why did you just now?
Seems to be easier to do straight lines.
Just now decided that it was
19
full?
than it was 17.
Well, we're going to leave that here.
My vehicle isn't drifting as much.
It was easy to do it in 17. You just push the H key. Straight as an arrow. Every time.
Hey, Bert. Hey, Quentin. What's up, everybody? So we're going to run back to the farm. Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, I got it to unload. So let's go back and see how we got this to work. So the F1 menu.
I was goofing around on one of the public silage servers. People love doing their silage.
So basically you need to do pipe out seed or pipe out fertilizer.
A lot of them do. That's what they're used to. Depending on where they are from.
I think some of it might be a carryover from 15 because apparently silage was the big money haul in 15.
Oh, it was. Big time. There were so many different silage mods to help. Silage was king in 15. You wanted to get rich quick, you did that.
Yeah, I'm really liking this idea that once you get a load on these trailers, you actually get wheel spin for taking off if you're on a bit of a hill.
Yeah, they seem to crank up the effective weight. Alright, so
Almost like they built a little bit of MR into the game.
you pipe out seed.
Although be careful, because if you park something on a hill, it'll just roll down it. I noticed that with the header trailers. They like to they like to roll.
It's pretty realistic.
Fertilizer.
There's no brakes on those header trailers.
No, there's wheel chocks that they show up under them, but
Well, yeah. Another thing too is you gotta be stopped perfectly
Okay,
still.
let's go
Otherwise, stuff will
see.
move. I noticed that.
I noticed that too. You can't
We've
do the
got,
run and drop
so we're
like you used
full
to be
at
able to do.
5480 in fertilizer. Let's change a pipe in, pipe out seed. Where
Despite all
does...
the bugs, I'm still finding more that
Oh,
I
you
like.
know what?
Oh yeah, I jumped in 17 earlier
I know why I
today
can't put seed
to
in
look
this
at
thing.
something, and I was like, it's not as pretty.
I think this Vanderstand seeder,
Mm-hmm.
I think it needs that front seed hopper.
I bet you it does.
So I can't put seed in it.
I bet you it
You
does.
should be able to. It only holds 1,600 liters though, and holds like 5,000 liters of fertilizer.
You may have to buy one there, Clyde.
You try a pallet and pushing the R key for it.
Does it take fertilizer as well?
Yeah.
Took 5,400 liters of fertilizer and it filled the whole back bin.
I used one of the stayer ones and it would load seed and it wouldn't load fertilizer. And what I figured out is you actually had to close one of the covers and open up the other one for it to switch over.
Oh.
And that was the one of the stayer seeders.
I found that Vaderstead buggy though. It was missing spots on me.
So it only has one option open.
I'd open the cover, I'd open one cover, and then you hit it again, it would close one cover and open up the other cover, and then once more and it closed the cover. So you had to hit it 3 times.
I'll try that too. Hey, Gooduck? What's up? It is 9:42 here, so that would be all right, let's see here. Let's unfold this. First time trying to use this. Open the cover.
I was a little sad when.
All I get's open and close cover. Oh, that's the other side.
I was a little sad that when the grass regrows in the field, the weeds never come back.
Yeah, I was for sure you'd have to weed with the grass, but it's not.
Nope.
Maybe the grass chokes it out.
Well, it shows up. The weeds show up the first time you plant it, but then they never show up afterwards.
I show the
I'm
cedars.
on my 5th cut on Fellsbrim.
Like in the shop?
And I've not seen the weeds come back. That's why I jumped on here. I was getting tired of doing silage by myself. Lots of trips back and forth to the BGA.
I have a hard time playing single player anymore.
No.
I'm used to it from 17, just testing,
Sure.
and trying different things and doing.
Maybe I'm not using this front tank right. Thought I was supposed to hook up pipes.
It does, but that's with the little 6-meter back part that goes with it. It will work with that Vaderstead. I used the seed out of it yesterday when I used it on my single player game. There's only 3 drills of those pipes show up with a coon, that one, and then the Vaderstat with the 6-meter corn planter in the back, and then that Lemkin 6-meter one.
Let's see here.
Seeds on the back and fertilizers on the front, I think.
Alright, well, let's hit the shop. So the seeders. Little Amazon. Vanderstand. That one. Star, the Coon. Coon seed tank. Rapid 6. Pronto, the Limpkin, the Stara. Amazon, Great Plains. There's the seeders.
There's a couple
Planters.
things. I don't know why they turned that Great Plains drill and removed the corn from it.
That's probably supposed to be used for this.
I don't know why we need 2 duplicate 18-meter.
That's the one that we've got right there.
Cereal crop planters in game.
All right, let's run back, and guess we'll get to try that. I was hitting R. Wasn't doing anything back there. I don't know. We'll get her. We'll figure it out. Yeah, now Custom Modding did a they switched that Great Plains over to a planter.
Yep, yeah, I have that one. They turned it back to what it was for 17. Or actually, no, they just turned it straight into a corn planter.
Yeah, they took the seeding function out of it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't mind that because we got the 2 air drills. 18-meter air drill and then the
It's
other
full. Oh, Fabio, it doesn't like my abbreviations and you because it thinks you are saying bad words.
I got a little field of sunflowers right beside me.
About seed.
I
So
didn't buy a
nothing.
corn header for that John Deere. If you
Oh,
need
I can
one.
go get one.
GN. Alright, so we are on the back.
Wonder if we got any soybeans and canola at the main farm.
We only have one open cover, and that's the it's that.
Nope.
That doesn't do anything. That's fine.
I will take this up to the pig farm.
We'll figure it out. Hey Jason, what's up? Hey Gamer One. We have anything else we want to put soybeans in? Corn.
I'm planting 21 and 20 in soybeans. I mean, if you want to do corn, I don't think it really matters at this point.
Started 20 for soybeans.
I thought we could leave the corn near the BGA. If we want to plant corn, we can plant it in those big ones, and then if we
All
want to do chopper, like make silage or something, wouldn't it? Just a suggestion.
That's perfectly fine.
want people to think I'm bossy.
When I'm done here, I'll go up there and I'll help you with the soybean.
I'll make quick work of it with this thing. Field 18 down here is corn. It needs to be harvested.
Darius, I think that's normal.
That's the only field down here on the south side.
I've been noticing it. It basically change.
Well, I gotta go to this.
Change like that also.
To the corn header, so I could do field 18 and then come back.
I've been noticing like in cab, it's a lot brighter than if you're out of cab. Feels like.
So when I do time lapse FKs, when I edit it, I just pick that. I just do the speed up option.
Yeah, what I do is I've got a razor blade icon to cut the video, the segments. So I snip it where I want to start it, time lapse, and then I speed it up to whatever speed I want. Then I scroll to where I want to stop it, I cut it, and set the speed back to 100. There's your time lapse. Thanks for the sub. Oscar Plays. I think I saw someone had plowed all these 3 fields together. Had taken this tree out and had plowed a big section of the yard down there together. Making 24, 25, and 26 one big square field. Now we're on PC.
You could do that with 20, 21, 22. You just got to cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 trees. It's actually, this whole area right here is pretty expandable. So I really want a good, like a ripper plow. I hate using those angled ones.
And custom modding took the 8-meter bedner and turned it into a plow.
Yeah, they made plow basically.
Okay. And it's 8 meters.
Yep.
Yeah, I know it's skipping.
Make it so to allow create fields.
I see it's skipping every so often. Hey, Lord Thunder Monkey, what's up?
Just out of curiosity, has anyone thought about what FF17 maps they would like to see in this kind of format in FS19?
Oh, UMRV would be pretty sweet. It's already got lots of farms. Just have the rebuilt farms missing. And if put, since you can have placeables that are unique to the map, if you put like the mods, the models, some of the farms he had already built out, then you would already have, you know, some pretty good buildings that you could put down in your own areas. And that would support, a good dozen players, a good dozen farms.
So I downloaded that Felsburn edit from Mod Hoster, drove around it, and when you do the start from scratch, your buildings are still there.
Yeah, it means he's built them in.
Yeah, you can sell them, and they'll go away, but they're there from the start.
So So I was thinking about that forestry map, and as the Discord discussion was saying, I think more and more there might be more and more interest for those types of maps that are really just blank slates, just land and trees. With the exception of there isn't any sell point for wood chips and logs.
Yeah, that was my
On those
only
typically.
concern.
You would need a placeable sell points. Or if the map author just put random sell points in, you know, had a town off in the corner somewhere that had sell points, and then the rest of the place was frontier land, basically. Be pretty interesting.
Like Pacific Inlet, he sort of did that at the end, but no town, just a couple of placeable sell points in a BGA.
Maybe like a train yard down there. You drop everything off at the train.
Yeah, kind of like yeah, Abandoned Forest did that.
You know what would be cool is if you put a train on the map, and the only way to sell the crop was to load it in the train and drive. Like I mean, you could drive it by trailer, but make it like treacherous mountain roads.
There's another way you can do it too. If you do
Alright,
a
let's
custom
check the
train
map.
on map. You can make a custom trigger where a
And
gate opens,
see,
and the
cultivated.
receiving part of it tells that
7
gate
is
to open on the
cultivated.
front of the train or the back. So you couldn't cheat and take a truck up there. There is a way that you can do it. I think that would tick too
Alright, we
many
can put
people
corn
off,
in
though.
field 7.
What do you mean I only got I can't use sell anything else to the train?
Alright, what about putting corn in field 7? By the BGA, right?
Mm-hmm. Did you plant 19 or no?
I can. Kind
I
of
get
forgot
it.
about it. It's back there. I'll get it. It won't take but a couple minutes to stay.
I need a bigger tractor for that big planter. I don't want to do like 3 miles an hour.
Still have our horses?
No, they were there when I drove by.
Believe
no one's-
so.
Nobody's riding them. We need to ride our horses.
I rode both of them yesterday.
We're gonna have to put
I
a,
was in last night too.
we're gonna have to put a post there. Granny, you see they need their daily riding to go ahead and ride them because they lose training. They lose value.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
We got a stack on the corner of field 7. There's a stack of straw and hay. There's all kinds of bales right there.
So literally, I dropped the planter in field
I couldn't see
19.
where I was going that night.
As soon as I dropped the
Moving.
planter in field 19, weeds popped up.
Yeah, I'm watching it. It's funny.
That's alright.
Planner will put them under.
Yeah, it's just
we'll weed
the
it.
timing was literally as soon as I dropped the seeder, weeds populated on the row that I'm in.
You planted an inch and they grew in a foot. They just grew up behind you as well.
No, that's where the thing's skipping.
So how
Oh,
many
it's fine.
times do you have to knock the weeds
Yeah,
down?
Rob,
Just
I
once?
am sure they lose
Just once.
value.
I heard it was random growth spurts.
Yeah, sometimes I've seen them.
I did a how-to on horses.
I
I think it released yesterday,
But you only have to knock them down one time after you've planted, right?
and
Yeah.
and basically I trained a horse all the way up to 100%.
You just can't do it on the last
I had
stage.
another horse that I didn't do any
Yeah,
training,
you
and
can't
it
even
basically
fertilize it
lost
last
value
time.
down to $500.
Yeah, I didn't think you could do anything.
And then I went another day,
Well, in 17 there was a
didn't
trick you could
ride the horse that
buy
was
a field with a
100%,
crop in it, and then
and it dropped to
push below
97%
those
and
total
lost
fertilizers
value.
even at harvest ready stage. Can't do that anymore.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time Giants basically said something that wasn't correct on stream.
What I heard, which I haven't tested out, is you weed no matter what in the first stage and it'll stop them from growing.
I don't know too much about weeds. I haven't gotten far enough in my single player. And I haven't actually seen any weeds grow on the single player, so I'm wondering if they're... I heard CLEP say sometimes you had to toggle them off back on again. They weren't growing.
Could be. Yeah.
But he seemed to imply that if you weeded the field when they came up, then you weren't going to see any more weeds until you did the harvest cycle. But I don't know. I haven't done it enough.
Yeah, what I've heard, which I haven't tested myself either, is that the weeds, they'll take the nutrients off the field and slow your crop growth. But I don't know if that's true or not.
Tiger Man posted something asking if anyone had seen where you had a fully fertilized field and then it went through the first growth stage and lost to fertilization. Been associated with weeds. Yeah, we were saying earlier, Thunder Monkey, that
that's what.
That some folks were saying that they weren't seeing any weeds in their grass after the first mowing.
And I could have swore I had it double fertilized. Or no, I fertilized it once before I planted it.
Let's check this one.
And then the seed drill I used also fertilized. But it only showed up as one stage.
Yeah, I had that.
I don't know if that's what he meant.
Oh, where are we at? Down here.
Yeah, I think that's what he means. I'm reading it now. I think it's what he means. Like we used to be able to in FF17 fertilize the field and get one stage and then go across with the seeder with fertilizer and you've got two stages. But it doesn't seem that you can do that in 19.
I don't know if we have any cotton ready to harvest. Right now we're going to go over and plant corn. Oops, I planted corn in 19 because I had switched it over already. Oh well.
I really wouldn't worry about it too much because I'm pretty sure they toned down fertilizer usage. Doesn't seem to be using it as fast as it used to.
Let's see here.
So where are we harvesting again?
I'm trying to see what needs to be harvested.
I think 18's being done right now.
Yeah, I'm shelling corn in 18. 16's got sunflowers. I was going to go there next. There's a couple fields up by the animals.
Okay, so you're down by the... Okay, you're down by the farm.
All right,
main farm.
let's go this way.
Yeah.
Anybody got taken out by the train yet?
South of the animal dealer.
Driving this John Deere track, I gotta get used to it. Turns a little tighter than the other.
Yeah, is it? Yeah.
I don't know the trick to those.
Never liked those track things because they seem to wiggle too much.
Use the keyboard. They
Oh,
work
yeah.
way nicer with the keyboard than their steering wheel.
I'm a keyboard driver.
We don't have a dog.
At least in 17 they were. That and the little bobcats. Those seem to work nicer. But then articulated machines, they seem to work nicer with the wheel.
Alright, so 7 should be right up here. Off to the side.
Does anyone know where the serial header for this harvester is gone?
Yeah.
For the ideal?
You're funny.
I saw it.
Yeah, it's up. I just saw it when I went to the... up by
Field 4
7.
maybe?
We got a grain header for the ideal by 7.
Yeah, it's by 7 where Klein is.
Okay, thank you.
What's in 6?
Nothing. It's harvested. Looks
Oh,
like it's
okay.
been cultivated around the edge, but that's it.
All right, let's get going.
Not fertilized or anything. Doesn't need lime though. There's another field, I think. Yeah, field 11 and 5. 11 looks like wheat, and 5 is canola. 3 is oats, and 2 is barley.
All right, Bert, we'll be on for about another 90 minutes. Oh, is that where the little cave thing is? Up at the windmill.
Does anybody remember the old hardworking maps from 15?
I never played 15, so
Which ones?
They were called hardworking, where there were fields there, but there was random trees, so you kind of had to clear the trees out of the field before you could use it.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking of doing a map like that for 19. Sort of similar idea.
I have. I can't remember the name of those maps, and I've got a whole.
Well, a bunch of them were called hardworking. There was like 3 or 4 versions of it.
like homesteading kind of.
Yeah, they weren't like a full-out forestry map.
It's kind of like Spectacle Island
Yeah, yeah, like
and Mountain
only the
Valley.
fields were actually formed underneath.
Mountain Valley wasn't circulated too greatly, but it had grass areas that had trees planted and no defined fields. You had to plow up your own fields after you cleared the land of trees.
I played the heck out of Mountain Valley. Not the hard mode one though, because I couldn't get my hands on it. But I played the other one.
Talk about old habits won't die. I just jumped out of the harvester to attach the header from the back trailer. Thought I had manual attaching.
I had too many problems with that mod conflicting with other mods. Why I stopped using it.
Oh, slow wheels. There we go. Slow response on the wheels.
File and change the key bindings to something else.
Yeah, I had a lot of problems with it, but when he did his last update, everything seemed to have been fixed.
Mods, I just noticed there was 217 mods that got posted to FSUK today.
Oh, I looked over there earlier and I noticed that there were some new 17.
Yeah, there was something to do with modding welts.
All right, Fabio.
Where you could combine grass for grass seed. There's something to do with that, and then some other lease mod where it actually show you to the minute how much you had left on the lease.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know there was a grass seed mod for 17.
Hey, Papa Smurf.
Oh yeah, that thing was awesome.
What is up?
It was a harvester that you had to have. It wasn't even a. It was a certain harvester that did it. And then if you had the harvester activated in your mods folder, you could buy that harvester and it would cut grass and give you grass seed and still swath the grass. you'd get less grass than if you just mowed it. But
Yeah.
and it paid good money too. That grass seed did. We used it on Hoff quite a bit.
So chat says that there's a little Easter egg up here at the windmill, field 6. Hole in the floor. Something you can explore.
Really?
Yes, there is.
Let me go look.
Every time I go to attach the header from the trailer, as soon as I get close to it, the trailer moves to my left. I have to keep realigning it. I can't get it on. The trailer just keeps
Possessed? Got a mind of its own?
the wheel's not even moving, but it's moving, levitating, I think.
I know we're skipping little areas, but I'm not overly worried about it.
This is bizarre to watch.
Well, DB ran into it when he was mowing, and the whole header trailer started to roll downhill. Rolled through the field. Smashed into me. I was harvesting. It was quite the escapade. Yeah, 19 is its own beast. I think lots of people were just thinking 19 was 17 with prettier graphics.
Man, I miss my craft destruction mod.
And then when things were discovered that it was its own little beast, I think people were
top area.
They were, you know, with respect to the controls and everything.
Destruction mod for 17 that
I think if everyone understood and took the stance that it was its own game, and it wasn't Farm Sim Platinum Edition, you know.
Do we need any more
version
store,
2?
Do we have enough? Can I just disable this?
Then
I would just disable it.
Yeah, there's like I took 6 loads up to the.
And I think people would have been a bit more understanding with some of these control problems.
Yeah, there's stuff sitting around. I think Field 13 still hasn't even been baled yet.
I did bring the bale trailer back because it was hooked up to this tractor I'm on. I didn't want a bale trailer out in the middle of the map. Because then...
Well, there's 2 of them, so... Do we have any shed up at the...
At the animal farm, yeah. Silver put some in.
Okay. I'm wondering, should we move the little John Deere combine and leave? Well, no. Probably leave it at the main
I was
farm.
going to keep the little one down south, and then you keep the ideal up there.
Alright. I'll bring this one back to the main farm when I'm done with it.
I mean, I would assume that would work.
Well, yeah, there's lots of little fields down here too.
I'm gonna park this big cedar here at the BGA.
I've had some minor issues with controls, but nothing great. Hey, Uncle Matt, what's up?
Bugs and glitches on the Stanchula Pacho.
I haven't had any issues.
There's a ground modification tool mod in Mod Hoster where it'll actually paint dirt and concrete or asphalt down, one of the two, and it'll actually restore it back to grass as well. That one crashes the entire game on the Stanchula Pacho. Works fine on these 2 vanilla maps, but
It's probably because they're different textures, because it's got that orange dirt.
yeah, it's got to be something with that.
Different stuff, where it's probably referencing this base dirt stuff. Which doesn't exist on that. I don't doubt that the Farm Sim forum is full of haters and
modification roller worked in 17, that mod.
and such.
then you wouldn't have to worry about making some kind of little placeable to make your road.
I think that would be the easiest way, because it would take the contour of the ground. You know?
Yeah, because you just roll over with the roller and you cycle through, whether you wanted gravel or dirt or plowed looking or whatever you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, most people want a road to their farm that they build out, and you're not going to have a farmer that's going to call the paving crew to pave the road down a whole bunch of gravel.
Yeah, the only way you can kind of do it right now if you plow it up.
Oh, we're going to
clear
need
the
more
field
seed.
and cultivate it. It's the closest thing you can do.
Yeah, but
Nice.
I've also noticed too on this here, you can only put stuff just so close to the road, or like it gives you kind of like a boundary. So you can only go so far.
Yeah, the grass right next to the road, you can't get rid of it. I noticed that the other day when I was mowing. I was like, why isn't this grass disappearing? It's like, oh, because it's...
Now,
it's
the UMRV guys did post a
grass,
teaser
it's just a
screenshot
texture.
of the UMRV load map icon, a load map image. Like they were implying that they were working on bringing it into 19. It'll be interesting to see how successful they are with that. Hey, big, what is it? Big Dirtification. Thanks for the sub. Let's get back over here.
Let's get rid of some of these weeds.
So yeah,
down
I
here.
am a GPS needy. But it will come, hopefully.
So you cultivating too?
Oh no, I'm weeding the fields that Farmer Klein planted because the weeds popped up. So
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna weed these. And
Popped up right in the middle of our planting. I accidentally put corn on that one.
whatever. When you own everything, I don't think it matters.
No, it's just... Yeah, we were talking about soybeans, and I cycled over to corn to come over here, and then you're like, do 19. I'm like, oh, okay. And cycled back. Is this with a... I don't know, whatever this one is, it's leaving random spots, but I don't know if this is the 16 that you're talking about or not. I'll be honest with you, this is the first seeding I've done in 19. I'd say the coolest mod that we got right now is a farm tent instead of a farmhouse. Nice $500 tent that works like a farmhouse. But I think we'll see a lot more farmhouse mods coming for both platforms, or all platforms. And Darren did tell me that he did attempt to upload it. He thinks it's uploaded to Giants for review. Now, if the problem is, if Giants sticks with their Farm Sim 17 motives, it probably won't be eligible for console because, as far as they're concerned, he's a new modder. And they'll stick it in beta, the beta section, even if it's absolutely perfect. They'll slam it in beta because they don't know who he is. And he'll have to have 3 beta mods submitted before they'll consider anything for console. So that's how it was explained to me early on in the 17
I discovered that
life
the
cycle.
Pottinger wing mowers, when they're fully wore out, need to be repaired.
Yep.
It only makes it go about 9 mile an hour. That's as much as you can go. It does actually slow you down from the 13 you could do. But they do look much cooler, all used.
I think there'll probably be a mod that'll come out that'll allow you to have the implement look worn, but still do the repair.
Yeah.
You need to head down here and get some
The
some
headers
seed.
lose their paint and stuff.
Yeah, and they also will pull in less crop. You'll lose crop if you don't repair them.
Well, I can tell you, Uncle Matt, that has been uploaded to the mod hub.
Cultivators.
Now a modder that has
pull
taken
harder.
the
You have to have a bigger machine.
placeable that is here.
It'll slow you down.
He's taken this trailer and made it into a farmhouse. And he's uploaded that to the mod hub. He did that last week.
Now, do the implements have like a repair meter on them anywhere or no?
No, you drop them in the box and then you go to as if you're going to modify it or whatever.
Gotcha. So you got to pay attention to how it's running.
Well, also too, if you go to your escape menu,
I
you
hit
click
C.
on the little tractor icon.
I press C for camera.
It brings up all the equipment,
There's the F1. It says camera.
and you can see the percentage.
It should say
How
camera.
it's worn out with the wrench.
Oh, we've got some stuff that's worn out.
Yeah, the Lemken Titan 18 is at 0%. The Amazon Sinuous, I think that's a cultivator.
And the Lemken, is the Lemken the plow? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the Titan.
Cover
18 is
here.
a plow.
Let's lower
They
it.
look really cool, worn out, but they wear out fast. Like 1 hour of use.
Are you still on the truck, Silver?
No, I was doing the tractor here. It's over by the what?
You need to put those fill point mod.
I found a really cool one. It's tiny. It's got like 5 little crates. And it's a multi-fill point.
Is there one on Mod Hoster? I looked at that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice because it doesn't take up tons of... It's not very cool looking though, like the towers. And then there's another one.
It says I need to fill a
seed and
tool.
stuff, fill points, and they have like augers and stuff on them. They look pretty neat. They're the Meridian
Oh, now it's filling.
branded ones, and yeah, those look pretty cool.
Wouldn't fill unfolded.
Well, custom modding has, you know, the ones that we had in 17. Those placeable ones, they converted them, and then there's a pack of 5. But I think it's on their other page. I always forget that they have 2 pages. There's a custom modding, then there's custom modding group.
Oh, apparently the flatbed trailer on the train does have straps. Just not as many as maybe one would think. So you just have to go down it and.
So
Get
we
it.
could put
The
all
rail
the
car does too, for their timber.
Mahindras on there and strap them down.
No, the
You
straps don't affect anything in like pallets and bales.
Ah,
Unless you cut up a little chunk of a tree and put it in this Mahindra box and strap it in.
listen to you.
Unless it all of a sudden would fruit out and send the Mahindra flying because it used to log down the bed. Kind of send it
Either
into
way, it's
orbit
so
like I
funny.
did on Mercury Farms. The Black Mahindra is the limited edition.
Is that anything like
It's
Ready,
available.
Set, Launch?
It was available to folks who pre-ordered from Giants.
There was sometimes on multiplayer, if I was doing front loader work and I got a lag spike, like so I was lifting the front loader up, it would move really fast and like make my tractor do a backflip. I haven't had that opportunity here yet.
Alright, let's stop spamming.
Well, the trees are kind of glitchy, so if you're using the log grab, sometimes it'll flip you upside down and or stick into the tree, and it's kind of weird.
So we're going to carve a course into one of these fields and have horse races?
You just race around the dirt paths. Right?
Isn't there an obstacle course up at the stable too for the horses?
Yep. Francois, it depends on your taste. I'm doing a play series on the EU map.
Out there, it wasn't quite.
But we've got
4.5 minutes.
We've got this map set up
100%
for
Friday.
the community server.
I could have swore they said on stream last week that it was 10 minutes of real time.
Then, of course, we've got. We also have now access to the South American map in the Mod Hub. Platinum Edition, if you like that one.
And if you got a joystick and a rubber band, you can set it to go in circles and then go grab a coffee.
Of course.
Yeah, with the controller you can use a rubber band and pull the two things together. And just sit there running circles.
Hey,
Felt
Haggard
really
Farms, what's up?
Weird riding a horse and steering it with a steering wheel.
Yeah, I'm still having a hard time with pushing the brake pedal to go backwards. It just sets off alarm bells in my head.
Horses drive better with keyboard. The A and D, they work better. Now, you don't have to hold the W down. You can just get them running and then you can let go.
Yep, you just gotta steer them. You can make good money from them too.
Here we had one of those drastic lighting changes.
Yeah, it's like when it hits a certain time, it's like
7:30 is just
sun's
bam.
gotta go.
It's like, what happened?
Sun dropped over the horizon apparently.
Hey, Sundrop, what's up? Hey, Robert. Oh, we're just putting corn down here on field 7. We're gonna go
Took
check
me a
out
bit
some
of
hole
tinkering
that's
with
up
my
here at the
graphics settings to get the.
that's up here at the windmill.
When I first loaded the game, it almost seemed a little too bright, but then it seemed too dark. Also, kinda. Really.
Oh, thanks
kinda
for the
weird.
sub, Robert.
You notice when you go in cab, it goes all brighter.
That's a glare on the windshield. I don't know why they.
Yeah.
You can remove that. I don't know why they left it in. Like a lot of the really good Fent mods from 17 that were available on Mod Hoster. Pretty sure all of those had that glare removed from the windshield.
Yeah, I'm liking 19.
It's just weird when you jump.
I haven't
in
had
and
I haven't had
grass
the
and
issues that other
everything
folks
just
have had.
Goes brighter than when you're in third person. Everything's darker. All the textures are darker.
Yeah.
You think that most of these these vehicles would come with slightly tinted windows, so when you jump in, it would.
Thanks for
actually
the
go-
sub,
textures
Sundrop
would go
Junkie.
dark.
Check out the
Well, even what was it, ARM team, they had the little Bobcat that they made for 17 and a couple tractors
There we go.
that had the option for tint.
There we got the
Those didn't have the glare either. They're a nice
got
little
the
vehicle.
seat suspension going on there. I know Black Sheep Modding is working on old streams and possibly the Valley of the Old Farm. And I would hope that they would bring back South Mountain Creamery. Really enjoyed those maps.
I'm trying to look here. How many grass bales do we have?
I don't think we have many, but there's a lot of grass rows out here by the one field I'm doing.
So
There's-
it depends.
There should
Big Dirt.
be
Basically, folks will need
almost a
to
full stack of hay bales somewhere.
folks will need to submit that to the mod hub,
And then I think the rest of the grass bales were turned into silage bales.
and then Giants will review the mod and then consider posting it. So the way it works is the official mod hub that's in game. Modders have to submit those into Giants for consideration. Giants reviews them and tests them, and if they pass all the tests and everything, they will put them in the in-game hub.
Cut
But
down the
for
bottom end
PC
of six,
players,
where the top
we don't.
Yeah, that's where I'm at
We
right
can
now.
add mods without them having to
Tapped
be in the
into
in-game mod
KCB
hub.
And there's a bunch of grass. Baler is
Console players, though, are pretty
I
much
think that's where all
restricted
the
to
wrapping equipment was
just
left to.
mods that are in the mod
I'm
hub.
on 6 doing the weed.
If you play on PC, you'll be able to download those mods from the links I provide and
There's a lot
put
of
them in your
straw
mod
floating
folder.
around, and I think Field 13's got a lot in it.
Not sure how to do that. I did do a how-to video on how to add those to a mod folder.
And then
to
there's
your
a
mod
stack
folder?
of straw bales at the main farm because Mr. Klein told me that storage thing had a bale destroy trigger.
Oh, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I didn't. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, I think the other day. Or maybe I just heard you wrong. I can't remember. That's possible.
You had this thought, and I was playing in the background, and therefore I said it. I don't know. They'd have Bale destroyed.
They didn't in 17. I don't see why they would.
But all we can do is
We need that
ask
Dale
that.
Spec mod.
All we can do is basically ask if the
That's my definite
map
one.
author has
She's coming soon.
plans to join or not.
Here comes
Oh,
Turnip.
there's Big
Somebody
Turnip.
wants to promote him to farm manager. I got a feeling he's gonna buy a bunch of stuff.
What do we have in here today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We
I
got
like to
6.
start medium and then work my way to big stuff.
Oh, you're still working on 17,
I
huh?
started from scratch too many times. in
Oh, I see
17.
that. I see that up there.
Small stuff, and I just don't want to do it anymore.
I like starting with old stuff and then moving to new. I don't even care what size it is. You know, like your older
Hey, KJ Wiggums,
stuff
what's
from,
up?
Like the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Just waiting for
I did the same thing.
And then I would
Waiting for Turnip
I'd
to,
start with, like, a
sink
big
in.
old Case Steiger, an old style one, and then once I had enough money, I'd upgrade to like the quad track or something.
This is
I got
like
ice.
It's like a Rasnik sink.
Right, man. Mine haven't been too bad tonight. Alright, I stopped recording. I got an hour and a half worth of footage. 32.6 gigs. Good lord.
Holy cow. An hour and a half?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Oh.
That's no audio either.
I have 5 or 6 gigs on 30 or 5 minutes.
Because I disabled the audio because the time lapse isn't going to have audio. It's going to be the music.
Alright, is Turnip in chat? I don't hear.
I don't think so. I think he's just on the server.
It's just us 5 at the moment.
Alright. That's the power. I mean, we only have just under $3 billion.
We better sell some stuff then.
No,
Make some more money.
we're bleeding. We're bleeding money.
Get the Band-Aid out. Liquidators will come in soon.
So how often are you going to switch maps, Klein?
I'm thinking, just based on what I've, just a general gut feeling that I've got, is that for an open community server, I don't think the players in general are going to be able to maintain interest in any one server for more than 4 or 6 weeks. It's just gut feeling I've got based on servers that we've run on economy maps, and you see kind of interest start to really fall off around that time frame. Based on when we had the 3 Dudes server, there was a decent amount of interest on West Coast, and then that ran for about 6-8 weeks, and then basically it was like pulling teeth to get folks to come on the server, even like during an announced live stream. You know, it would be like there would be a group, and Silver Dragon was part of a group that was on there daily for a few weeks. Then it became they were on every couple days. Then it became they were only on whenever I was streaming, which was then weekly. And then it came down to like 5 minutes before I was going to start streaming, and I was the only one on the server, and I was like, am I going to be the only one tonight? And I kept poking everybody, the 3 Dudes, kept poking Grizzly Bear Sims because it was his server, and Duck Sorley and Eustace, and saying, all right, they're losing interest. We need to switch the map. We need to switch the map. We need to find out what map people want. It just happened. So then, got on. That server basically just died.
I stopped coming on because I got ill.
Oh yeah, you were over there too. I remember now.
Yeah, and then I went through a bit of an illness, which I've only recently got over, so that's why I'm back.
I got tired of
Tiger,
it
we're
being
talking
like a
about the
ghost town on
19
3D
community server.
So I just stopped looking. Every time I went on, I'd be on there for a couple hours and nobody would show up.
The 17 server, I say we just keep on whatever map until people aren't interested.
I know, like the...
Hey, Norway.
I can't remember the name of one.
What's up? I would, I don't have a
put it up
clue how to
for
pronounce the first
500
part of that
hours.
name, so I'm just going to call you Norway if you don't
500
mind.
hours, they switch it.
Well, the
Can't
first one that I think they had was Chellington for quite a while.
There we go.
And then...
Just recalled I hadn't said anything to him when he said, hey.
I forget the next one after. It was a decent map, though. And that's kind of when I stopped playing multiplayer for a while.
Hey, BM Tractor. I am liking 19. I've not had the problems folks have reported with controls.
Fallout.
Using a wheel and pedal right now.
A lot of...
You can
A lot
My
of
wheel
upset
nice and
people
even.
about that map coming to 19 already.
Had a few minor
'Cause it wasn't
issues
done
with
with
controls
finishing.
that have
That's why.
mostly worked their
Yeah.
way out.
I'd say it's probably not that
I think it's
great
visually
either.
stunning.
Probably not.
Would you like me to speed up time there, Klein?
Let me get this thing planted first. Is anybody else seating?
Nope. Still combining.
It's this field, and I don't care if we skip the morning. Anybody else care if we go to sleep?
It won't
It
let
won't,
you
it won't let
sleep.
us skip the morning. We'll just have to speed up the time. We tried that a couple of times.
Not at all.
No, I have no problem.
I heard it was. I heard it would ask people if they were okay with sleeping and would do it.
It was supposed to, but we tried it the other night and it wasn't working.
Yeah, Silver tried it not too long
Unless
ago.
you have to do it.
Yeah, it might be.
Hello, Turnip.
An admin. I think Silver's in his admin.
Admin should be able to do it, but it didn't let me, so
Well, I only can
You
let you
need
until
to-
until 8 anyway. I think it kicks back that you're not tired until around 8. Which during the live stream, someone said it was 10, which... What? It's way dark long before 10. And I think tomorrow I got a mod review coming out of a fast forward mod. Called Dash Time.
I think I seen your module like there, Mr. Klein, the in-cab one for the camera. I think I seen it on Mod Hoster.
I haven't figured out what that actually does. If it's just a in-cab zoom, there's no...
Oh, the one that basically defaults you to in-cab.
It looks about the same one that you used to use, yeah.
Okay, because the one I used in 17, supposedly it's supposed to remember from vehicle to vehicle where your camera was last. Like if you were out of cab, next time you got in that vehicle, it would be out of cab. I put this in-cab mod in, which basically made the default always the in-cab camera.
I think they have some
Which-
kind of in-cab thing on Mod Hoster. I think I seen it there, but you know you were interested in it, so it might be something for you to check.
Yeah, it works. It works nice for like if you're doing a role play type thing, and you want to you want to try to do certain things in first person. Jumping in something and having it go to a third person camera from time to time. Distracting from that. Alright, I'm done seeding. I'm gonna try. So work at admin.
Okay.
Go up here. And see
Everybody grab your pillows.
what this is all about. Have you all come down to this windmill? Sweet.
I can.
Lets me bring up the sleeper thing, but it doesn't do anything.
Alright. Alright, then go ahead and 120 it. So, alright, where are you? Are you right behind me? Alright, let's go up to the windmill. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Alright. Get down the hole.
Oh, no way. Oh, this is so cool.
There you are. So you kind of get a hint something's going on at night because you get this glow. I guess that's one of the little hidden gems of 19 of this map.
There was something.
Now you know where all the local kids go at night when they sneak out.
Oh, there's Turnip in his sunglasses. He's just cool. It's fun if you go up to the top of the windmill and then come down the little hole.
What is this little lighted area meant to be?
Decoration.
Yeah, just a little
Psychedelic mind trip.
just a little hidden gem place on the map. Come up to the top, there's a hole you can go down in order to get to it from the top.
I think there's a little something here too. You know, let me see if I can find it.
Oh,
Oh, that's a spendy vehicle.
400,000. You know what we can do? Let's go to the horses. Where's the horses? This is over here.
Has anyone seen what's happened to the forage harvester at the shop? I don't know if it's like an in-game mechanic, but it's like all the tyres are flat, or it's sunk halfway through the map.
Oh, here comes the Tiger Man. Tiger Man. Can't stand away from us.
What did we just buy? I'm curious.
I want to run down and look at this forage harvester. I had to jump in my...
Picked up another John Deere track.
Oh, you got the big one. She got a Fendt.
I widened
right.
the tracks on this one.
It's right, the other green.
Sounds cool.
So I saw Dux Orley did a mod review on a Stevie mod John Deere will let you recolor it. Oh, that's blasphemy. He's gonna get haters.
That's
Bitch.
good back though.
People at John Deere are madder than hell. How dare they recolor our tractors?
I was messing with the
Zorley just ruined it. FS21, they're gonna be like, no, because people recolored our tractors.
Stevie put out the coloring. Oh. Uh-oh. Really wish you could first person ride the horse.
Yeah, that would be cool. Having the immersion of jumping over a fence first person.
Yeah. Maybe that's a mod capability. Someone will put a
I
mod in.
think it'd be overkill, but I think it'd be fun here as well. I'll have one of the
Oh,
big bud cultivators on the map.
Wonder what's out here.
I wonder if you bounce around too much in first person on the horse and it would give people motion sickness.
oh. Wish you could have a flashlight on the horse, right? Oh, yay. Yeah, dash time lets you fast forward at 12,000 speed. Went through a day, 2 days in like 5 seconds.
Does it give you these little cans of milk, or is this just a visual thing?
Visual.
That's just a visual.
Okay.
Alright, we can probably roll back the clock now.
So when you buy a horse, if you don't have any food in there, do they just not show up yet?
No, they show up.
I did that on single player earlier when my nephew was here because he wanted to see it. And I purchased it. It just nothing showed.
You sure you confirmed it when you purchased it? Because I've done that a few times. Where
No.
I put it over to the other side and then I basically backed out of that screen because you gotta like hit space to confirm.
I can neither confirm nor deny that. It is a possibility.
Alright, let's check out this. Maybe this forage harvester needs repaired and that's one of the visuals that it's showing us.
Raz?
I haven't checked, but is there a service wagon in this version?
What fuel trailer?
No,
Yeah,
I think
got
he needs he needs
This
like
is-
a mobile repair truck.
Yeah.
This is just sunk in the
No.
No,
ground.
not yet.
This is just sunk in the ground.
You can repair it from the garage menu though too.
Yeah, I think this crone is just sunk in the ground.
It's weird how it's like only sunk a couple of inches in the ground. It does actually give the impression that it's flat tires, doesn't it?
Could be the collision on the surface is slightly off, and that's why it looks that way.
I
I'd
noticed
reset
when I
it
tried
if
to
we
pick up
didn't
the
run out
header,
of fuel on it.
I tried to pick up the header and it would just sort of spin and wasn't having any of it.
Run into it with something. Just ram it.
I did, and I tried picking up the forklift, which right, that helped.
That was going to be my next step. You already thought of it.
Yeah. I thought it was just a header caught on something, but it seems to be, like you say, sunk for a couple of layers.
It's spinning.
Nice. You have to reset it. I know.
How did you get the potato harvester off? Did you have to reset it or?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to reset it off.
Let's see here.
It was like there's a little hook that wouldn't detach from the. There's a fent in the field up here.
Now the tires are fine. But it needs fuel. Go fill
Have
it
they
up.
fixed the bug with the big M?
No, it's still can't fill it. Silver was trying earlier.
You know, it got mentioned, so I tried it and it didn't work. So, buy it, drain the tank, sell it, and buy a new one. We got enough money.
Wonder if it's like the fuel is only on one side.
I brought it over to one of our fuel trailers. I went both sides. It wouldn't bring up the letter R or nothing. Now I didn't take it down to the gas station though.
Where are we at? Oh, we're too far away from the gas station.
And I filled up one of my harvesters that never came up with the R, but it still filled it up at the gas station.
Yeah, this thing's not out of gas. We're good. Alright, let's get back on our horse.
Doesn't need much, but it won't take it.
No go at the gas station either, Farmer Klein.
The Big M, Big X is filling. Big M's on the other side of the map. I'm not. It doesn't really need fuel, so I wasn't gonna drive it all the way back over here. I heard Duck talk about Stevie's Big M mod would allow refueling, and it was color changeable. I think he wants to make everything pink on his farm.
With black wheels.
The horse Jorn is losing money. Or losing value.
Yeah, we have to ride him each day.
And so if you don't, his price drops.
Yep. I'm riding Duck. Unless somebody wants to ride Jorn, I'll ride him back.
I'm riding Jorn right now.
So yeah, basically if we get on and we see that the horses don't have 100% of their daily riding, we should ride them. Value. They gain 10% per day if we ride them. Now, if we don't ride them, I think they only lose like 2 or 3%. It's not as drastic. They definitely lose. Meaning,
So if you miss a day or two and come back on, can you regain that, or is it just lost?
yeah, you can regain it. Say if you probably didn't ride them for 3 days, it'd probably be the equivalent of riding them for 3 days gain. Yeah, BM Tracker, what I was saying is I was trying to use the wheel loader log fork on the logging map that came out, and I was having a hard time grabbing the logs. It's like I would try to close the forks, and if it met any resistance, it would stop closing. This way. I didn't try the telehandler forks or anything like that. Really hadn't tried too much logging. yet.
Huh. I wonder what would happen if I blocked a car on the railroad track and then the train.
I've tried that.
So just go through the car.
Yeah, the car
Well,
will shake a bit.
I just did a repair on the cultivator I got going here. I was only doing 10 and I just did a repair. I'm now doing 15.
Oh, is that the vehicle running costs I saw pop up? Hey, John, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a repair on the one implement I'm running with here. Because it was dragging through the ground pretty hard.
Well, it's like this plow. It's only doing 4 miles an hour. Bet you if I hit repair.
All right, let's see.
Oh, and
What's...
you were in a menu. You didn't even see it on your camera.
I saw you jump over. Just saw you run past me.
Yeah, I just hit repair on the plow.
Do you have any potatoes?
And now I can do 7 miles an
No
hour.
potatoes.
Where I was doing 4 before.
Cotton.
I like that feature.
14.
Another twist in the game that I think is really
It's harvested. Okay. Let's see here. Sugar beet. Filled 10. Harvested. The only thing that's not harvested is 2, 3, or 5. Barley. Canola.
Really is too bad you don't get to breed the horses on here.
See if we can find a harvester. Not in use.
Yeah, I get a.
Oh, there was a
Need a
harvester.
stud mod. That's what you need.
There was a harvester.
Pay like 50,000 to, breed your horse.
Can't
You
tab
could all do with
backwards,
the
so...
stud mod.
There was another one. Oh, that's the cotton harvest. By any ideal?
Yeah, I just jumped out of it to empty it, but I'm also going to go because it's dinner time. I've got to make some dinner. So if you want to jump into it, and I'm harvesting some wheat.
Where are you at?
Field 11. I'll just empty it out while I'm waiting for you.
Trevor.
I'm just gonna haul some bales here. Get some of the stuff cleaned up.
Yeah, I saw you came on. I was able to... Oh, we're going to need to do maintenance on this thing here. So he was on. I was able to come on a little bit before I had to get on here. I had posted a... So I had posted, I don't know if you all saw, I posted a message, community message on my channel as to if I should do ATS or this tonight.
I saw it.
Poll, and I had 79 votes. 84% wanted term sim. Seems pretty overwhelming.
And filled up.
People just want to see you climb. They want to
Right.
see you drive a tractor.
That we're 4 miles an hour with this ideal harvester because we...
You might have to do a repair on your cutter there.
I was getting 8 kilometers an hour.
Or MPH. Yeah, GTX and his mobile service trailer, that's a mod that probably can't come fast enough. Be able to have that on-field repair capability.
How's it going now?
Does it let you fuel?
Now we're on 6. I will need to fuel this thing up too.
I ran out of fuel the other day. Was doing a mission, and I had to go help my wife with something, so I hired the worker, and I didn't have that set to buy fuel or any of that. By the time I got back down, he was out of fuel. It'd been like an hour or whatever, and he was out of fuel. And I went, oh.
On a mission? Man, you probably lost a lot of money.
Hey, Silver, the bales won't fit under the shed, so you know.
We'll stack them on the outside, and we'll have to put them underneath with the manitou then.
Or you can just sell this shed and we can just put them on the concrete pad that leaves.
The really tall big shed they'll fit under.
Yeah, well, I tried putting the big shed out there, and it just won't fit that land because of the way it's configured.
Did you try
A
putting
crop
the small
duster
one
would be
down?
pretty cool.
If you try putting the small one down and then selling it and moving it over again, you can kind of create your own pad.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try.
Alright, let's go do some repairs on this. I'm gonna go repair the ideal headers and harvester and...
I just did the header for you.
Oh, you repaired the header?
Yeah.
Which one? Both?
The ideal. There, your combine's repaired now too.
Corn header?
Is it the Easy Shed 2 or the Easy Shed 3?
Repair me, like, right
Should
there.
be the first one.
You can do it through your garage.
Oh, you can repair anything in the garage? You don't have to be at it?
Yeah. You go into your garage, it says owned items, and you look at the bottom, it says sell, back, leased items, and repair. There.
Cheater.
Well, if we had the little working toolbox, I'd use that. Because that's pretty realistic. Or a mobile service truck or something.
It's easy one, that's what I put down over there.
I just have sell, back, and lease. To look at my garage. See sell, back, and leased items. If I click to sell it, I don't...
I think you might have to be
Well,
sitting
I
in
just
it.
repaired it, so...
No, I'm looking at...
Look at the second tractor, the Puma 185 CVX. You can repair on it.
Or the John Deere
Oh, okay. I saw it.
header. If it's just been repaired or it's not in bad enough condition, it won't show up that it needs to be.
I had
Alright.
to repair what I had because it was going too damn slow.
Either way, we need fuel.
Got a
Isn't there a
fuel
little
tanker
service?
somewhere.
Yeah. Somewhere there's one.
So we're...
It's attached to a truck.
Well, I probably can't get under the stupid old canopy. So I better go back.
So if you have weeds in a field, big tall weeds, and it's cultivated, what do you got to do to get rid of them?
Just plant.
Yeah, just plant.
Plant, they'll go away.
Sean, no, I do not. Hopefully soon. No idea.
I got a truckload of wheat. Do we want to sell it or store it?
You could store a bit of Or, yeah, up at the pig farm, or the animals.
I've already done that.
If it's full up there, then I don't know.
Critters are good for 10 days now.
Yep. Unless we get a new version of Seasons sometime.
Yeah.
Alright. Go up here and get lined up and then get our fuel trailer.
I hope we see a new version of Seasons, but
It's up here by...
Alright, I got one of the big sheds down here. It's a little tight down here at the animal farm, but we'll make it work.
Oh, I love this old truck. See everything left. Here at the next road.
Yeah, I was really hoping one of these days they would do away with the invisible driving, no body thing.
Oh, you want arms?
It's weird.
I don't know, I've had mods where they've had like a person. That can be...
And so my 5-year-old notices, "Where's your arms, Daddy? How are you driving?"
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the endless questions of... I don't know, quit asking.
The ones that the kid would only ask. Mm-hmm.
It's like I've gotten used to it, but it'd be nice to actually have. I mean, like, I have to drive in third person just to go. See, there I am. I'm right there.
You do have pedals now and the little the little joystick controls that move now.
Oh yeah.
How about those mods that actually do have a person in them, and then you get up to speed and the camera slides back and then you see this ghostly skeleton and teeth? That's a little...
I have not played with
Weird.
one of those mods, I guess. So
This is our field.
It's a little weird when it... At first you're like, whoa, wait, what's going on?
they just wanted to be detailed. Come on, guys.
Casper's inner self.
I had a Kenworth truck in the FS17 and you put your foot down and you went through the seat. You're behind the seat driving.
Alright, there we go. Fueling.
I don't know. There's just little things. It's like I wish they'd do.
You can only get in on the driver's side. That'd be pretty fun.
That would be interesting.
Maybe they should just fix the pig food.
What? Fix problems? We want to
Yeah, I'm
introduce all
trying
new
to-
features.
Trying to clean up the pigs, and you can't put any of the pig food back in the truck.
Yeah, I tried that earlier. That's why it was still sitting there. It's like it'll empty out eventually.
You can put it in a tipper and then tip it back in.
Ah, I didn't think of that. I have a tipper here. Let me fill it with the pig food.
Bucket trigger doesn't work.
Yeah, something's a little goofy there. Just another bug.
I gave them sugar beets the other night, and I went to clean them up, and it did a miraculous refill of the bucket, and it kept coming out, and it's like it was endless food coming out of the bucket.
It would be a little freaky there, Richard.
Free beats.
When they announced that collector's edition, I was expecting a bigger tractor. The little matchbox sized thing.
Hang on, there's more, Tiger Man.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Where's the semi for this wheat?
No, there's an extra one sitting at BDA.
Alright.
I'm just unloading the rest of it. Trying to unload it won't bring up a trigger.
Oh, you probably need to cycle to the other front or the back.
If you're over the grate, do press U, and it'll go between the two areas.
Which button? U.
Yeah, the letter U. It will cycle between the two chipper bots.
Thank
I
you
got
very much.
One more little scoop here.
I hope they come out with the anti-collision camera again.
It's posted in my mod links.
Oh, fantastic.
If it's not on the server, I'll add it. You can add it. Oh,
No,
we're full.
they're just full.
Oh, we have a great demand. What? Silage. I don't have any silage, do we?
We have some bales. I don't know how many. Like 16, I think so.
I'm so happy it doesn't turn the handbrake on when it comes up now.
Do we need to fertilize any of these fields before we start cultivating them?
Do any of them need lime?
Nope.
I'd say a
I'm
bunch of
putting
them
lime
need
on.
lime. The lime
Ele-
spreaders down at the
What-
main farm.
Whatever
No, I've
they're
got-
doing at 11.
I've got the lime spreader right now.
Or harvesting?
Fields 22, 20, 21, 22, and 23 need weeded. They're planted already. They need weeded now.
21. Okay.
The weeder's down at the main farm.
Yeah, I have it right here.
All right, guys, thank you very much. I'm going to go off and have some dinner. Enjoy the rest of the stream.
All right. Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
Thanks for coming out.
So yeah.
See you later, Jimmy.
See you guys.
Is anyone doing anything with field 12? Up from the shop.
Oh, no. We talked about maybe putting some corn in those fields right there by the BGA, maybe to chaff them and put them in the bunkers. There's a corn planter up there by field 7. Looking at the window. Yeah, Blackfoot. I've got the disable
What
camera
about
collision
field
mod.
10, above where you are at the moment?
Above me, field 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Sugar beet harvester up here.
One of those is a grass.
Yeah, I wanted to
Not-
plant potatoes in like a half decent sized field. Nothing massive, like 8, but
10's pretty good size for taters.
yeah.
It's,
Probably
like
out there.
it's got weeds in it, but if you plant those weeds.
That needs cultivating, I think, doesn't it?
I can't tell. So yeah, it's over in my Discord and mod links. Or you could, if you've got the version from 17, it's real simple to make work for 19. Just go into the mod desk in the zip file, and at the top there's a version number, mod version. Change it to 41, and then save it all out, update the zip, and it will work in 19. It's an interesting mod because all it has is a mod desk and a store picture or an image. There's no actual Lewis script because apparently the functionality is built into the game and it just is looking for basically that mod to exist.
Cow, some TMR here.
Weeding's tricky. You don't actually see a difference.
Are they
The
tall
little-
weeds
the
or
little plants?
small weeds?
I mean, it's making a difference. Like when I hit escape, it's making a difference there. But like just driving and trying to figure out where you've been and where you need to go.
The little plants should disappear. Do you not see the little plant?
Flowered, tall flowers.
Like little green plants?
I guess, but
Flowered, then they're full-grown weeds, and the thing that'll kill them is herbicide spray.
Herbicide or put them under with the cultivators.
zooming way close, I guess. To see.
So you got
What
a
field are you
large
on?
shed to sit down there?
Down here at the main farm?
Yeah.
No, where we have the animals.
Yeah, I got a large shed squeezed in there.
Raz is going to check it out.
Yeah, I'm looking to see.
It depends. It probably won't work for mods that are vehicles or implements. For scripts, it might
You gotta zoom way. I can
if
see
the
it now.
if the
Zoom way
calls
in.
if the script calls are not changed.
Yeah, they're there. You can see them.
Need Raznak to just go stand down at the other end of that field and
Yeah, you can see them. You just gotta They're hard. They're hard to see with this crop. Some of the crops are not as hard to see.
So like
Yeah.
simple
This
ones
one,
like
they're almost
GPS,
the same as the crop on the ground.
or mods
I
like
know.
GPS are
That's
definitely
a
not
trick
going
my
to be
dad
that
used to
easy
always
to
do when
switch
he's
over.
spreading stuff like
Mods like
onto the yard. You'd have
horseplay
to
are
go stand over
definitely
there,
not
and
going
he'd
to be
have a
that easy
stake
to
at the
switch
other
over.
side. He'd line up a stake going back, and then he'd turn and move the stake and line up you at the other side and make you move when you got to the other end.
Hey Anthony, what's up? Yeah, I doubt any implement
I
will
used
be
to
that
like
easy
this
to switch
strain, and
over.
you do a foam squirt at the end of the boom. Kind of see where you went. Foam wouldn't dissipate by the time you came back.
Huh.
That was before GPS. Mobile plowing was fun too.
Tried to do that last year when I was winterizing my yard, but my 4-year-old wouldn't stand still, and I don't think I was gaining much ground with her.
Marking things off.
Yeah. It's like, stand here so that when I go down and turn around and come back, I know where I gotta line up with. I'm pretty sure that's not where you're saying when I walked away.
Yeah, I tried to do that, chalking a line with my. He was 8 at the time. I was like, quit moving. I'm not moving. Like, yeah, you are moving. And it's like, I can't help it. It's like, okay, we know this.
We always just had those posts for electric fence my dad used a lot.
Alright, I'll probably make a couple more passes and bow out, because I actually work tomorrow for the first time in like a week and a half.
No way.
Yeah, it's going to be... What? This is
I
not
only
my
got 4
schedule.
days.
I'm off till Friday.
Canola or soybeans? Soybeans planted in.
Yeah, all the southern fields are soybeans.
Oh, thanks
We
for the
didn't
sub,
have any
Andre.
yet, so
We're just about done for the night, though.
I thought, what the heck?
That's cool.
Well, they've changed all the colors and symbols, and I'm just thoroughly confused.
Yeah, I would love to add labels. That'd have been nice.
Or at least, like, yeah, when you hover over it, it'd be like, show up. I'm very glad to see, though, that they don't have on trailers where you're, like, looking, you're, like, 98%, and then it blanks to wheat. 17 did that, and I used to just get irritated. You'd be chaffing. And you're, like, almost there. You're sitting there watching your percentage, and then that number goes away to say, chaff. Great, thanks, now.
Oh, that was Game Extension. Game Extension had its cycle between words and numbers.
Whatever it was.
It's actually something you can turn off. Yeah, Game Extension added that capability.
Was that a server setting, or was that a personal setting in Game Extension that I didn't know about?
Client side.
Great. I waited to bitch about it until 19 came out.
You could use the glance mod to
Yeah.
keep track of things too.
There's still some mods that are must-have, like glance and the camera ones, and the little helping ones. We need those back like now.
Mine's GPS. I could do everything else if I had GPS. I don't need I mean, I haven't used course play in forever. been playing multiplayer where I haven't had the ability to use it anyway.
Yeah, it supposedly worked in multiplayer, but it didn't. I don't think.
No. I have really found that
All right, we're gonna fill
I
this
cannot drive a
harvester
straight
up,
line.
and then we're gonna call it done for the night.
So GPS is a must-have for me. The time I got mad enough on here on single player the other day, when I was plowing a field, it was already too late to hire a worker because I'd done messed up so bad.
So bad the hired worker wouldn't help you out because he would.
No, I went and got
Angle it.
my cultivator, hired a worker to cultivate it, come back with the plow, and hired the worker to plow that later.
I said that compass on the bottom's been helping me a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I see it in FK's stream yesterday or the day before. Someone said about the compass, the chords at the bottom.
Wow, I'm a dense and very blind person.
Yeah, they just, you know, like direct north is
Yeah,
certain degrees, and yeah,
you
it
make
helps
sure
a
you
lot.
go in like 0 or 90, whatever.
Yep, 0, 90, 180, or 360, or you're
Yeah.
271.
yeah, you're crooked.
We don't go that way. We only go the other 3 directions.
270 is west.
We only work the angles that the fields display plow marks.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here looking at the cultivation marks, and I'm sitting here looking at my map. I'm pointing straight west, and it's 270.
Yeah.
And I also know math.
I'd bother with math.
Because I'm actually good at math.
You just had to make it complicated. I just do the 4.
Well, yeah.
Now you had to throw in the other
270
direction.
270 is one of the 4. It's directly
I know.
west.
I know, it's part of 90. Yeah.
You got 90 and 270. Well, and then this stupid steering. I hate this steering. I turned mine off already.
What?
Where you turn and it stays that way.
I got it at 100%. So it like comes back somewhat fast.
Well, I have mine set to 90. Yeah, I'll set it to 100.
I think I got mine on 80.
There.
Yeah,
Now it's doing it.
Alright, I'm out of here for the day.
50. I like it.
Right,
Actually.
man.
If anybody wants to finish harvesting field 11, it's like 2,
I'm not
3,
far
and
behind
5 or something that needs harvested. I think everything will be harvested in it. Alright guys, thanks for coming out and watching. We'll be back on the South American map tomorrow night with some folks doing who knows what. I forget. I think, oh, I set up to do some fertilizing missions. I bought some fertilizing stuff. Until next time, guys, happy farming.